I remember seeing Sputnik. I was 7 years old, standing on the roof of an apartment building near Columbia University in New York City, and having the adults say, "Tommy, Tommy, look up, there it is. Where is it, Mommy?" And then suddenly seeing this grayish dot slowly moving across the sky in a way that nothing is supposed to move. Why did I enter this field? Because I grew up knowing that the future of mankind was dependent on those who developed their future technologies and their future science. I, like many, reached a crisis in my professional growth. Unlike most, that crisis came when I was 10 years old. I had, fortunately, focused on two things, ultimately, that I knew I wanted to do. One was astronomy. I didn't distinguish very clearly between astronomy and aerospace, but the Hubble telescope allows us to merge the two. And the other was in electrical engineering, the ability to cause an action at a distance, to do so in a controlled and automatic way was very exciting to me. But I needed to understand, I needed to do one of the two, and I had to decide quickly. Because I was 10 years old, I was running out of time. If I were to focus on a single question that I think our field, the field of high-performance computing, needs to deal with right now, it's the recognition that we are, as a field, in a phase change. That phase change is the sixth in the history of computing, an extraordinary field that has grown by any metric more than any other field of technology in the history of mankind. And we are in the midst of a phase change, the last one being almost 2 decades ago. We are faced with the challenge to understand that phase change, to appreciate its specific challenges and its opportunities, and to develop new methods that will allow us to ride through this phase change and make the future of computing as available and as important to humanity, to industry, to the economy, to national defense as it has been in the past. If we do not do that now, we will not be prepared to take advantage of the technology, the raw technology that will be provided by Moore's Law within the next decade. And we will, as every technology, as every field does, we will hit a saturation point. If we do embrace, as we have in the past, the transformative phase change, the paradigm shift, and devise the methods that describe, characterize, and implement that phase change, then we will continue on Moore's laws, on the Moore's path, for at least 3 to 4 orders of magnitude until we hit what I believe is an ultimate boundary condition established by the speed of light, by atomic granularity, by Boltzmann's constant, where we will, in fact, using the current meta model of computing, Boolean gates, the von Neumann domain, where we will saturate. That is our challenge right now. That is the question, I think, more than any other one that we have to face today. What inspires me and motivates me on difficult days as I get older is the realization, as I had understood in the 1950s, that we are building the future of civilization. If we look at the history that goes back through the Bronze Age and even before, we forget many of the people, many of the leaders, the kings, those who struggled for power and wanted to be famous in their time and were. Yet when we look at the accomplishments that have defined who we are as a species, as a culture, we understand that it is its inventions, its innovation, its tools that manipulate the physical world, tools that manipulate the abstract world, and tools such as political science that manipulate the social world. And it is those advances that distinguish us from our forebears of millennia ago. And it is being part of that, an individual being able to change a world, that continues to inspire me.